Okay, well, come on in. Should be decently okay. I checked before I went live. Hopefully, it isn't too loud. If anything, I expect it to be a tad quiet. I'm about as close to the microphone as I can get at the moment. Well, no, I could get closer like this, but it would be wrong, so I'm just grabbing my buff. And then I'll head to the bridge, and we can get started. Surprisingly, I didn't manage to run into cutscenes while I was carrying out my weeklies. Well,
appeared on Omega. Move out immediately and rout the
only for
enemy.
this character. Hopefully everything sounds a little bit better. I was impressed when I was listening to this. I've also switched back to my old Corsair headphones for the time being. The sound quality is just unmatched. Also, I've got my mute button fixed. It's something about admin rights and PSO2 related to OBS. If PSO2 has admin rights, OBS also needs admin rights in order to have you use the hotkeys. Would you please? The audio is just fine, thank you very much. In addition, the new microphone picks up the keyboard a little bit too much. Hear that? So I've dug out the Nostromo. It's a little bit quieter. Let's see, something I can spam. Yeah, that was me spamming my weapon switch key. You can hear that, hopefully. At least once the noise gate cut off anyway. So, let's jump right into it. I don't think there's a combat quest combat quest, yeah. Straight away. Let's see, the microphone in question. Let me dig that out. Is an Giant EGM04. It's a condenser studio microphone with a tripod. Very nice microphone. Supposedly it's got some noise cancellation behind it, but unfortunately it doesn't seem to care about my keyboard. I mean, it does run blue switches, so unfortunately there's really not much I can do about it. In any case, I'm very happy with it. So let's begin with Luther. Well, Luther has a lot to answer for. Especially after the tale we just heard from Lucot. Oh yeah, last time we got to see the gang back together. Yes, stream is healthy, YouTube. Thank you. Well, I've also changed my character's look a little bit.
I had
Yeah,
a
you'll probably
feeling
be able to hear
you'd
that
show
now.
up. I'd ask what you want, but it's obvious. You want to know about Shiva, yes?
The whole story, not just part of
I'm
it.
as informationally challenged on that front as you are, sadly.
What?
Harriet told you most of it already.
Okay.
I created Harriet. She was the ultimate photon vessel.
You already knew
Undoubtedly
this?
my greatest masterpiece. The vessel gained a sense of self, a will, not unlike the birth of intelligence itself.
Could it be that he wanted omniscience because of his failure at guarding Harriet?
Xion's beginnings, the sudden birth of intelligence within the oceans. I recreated that phenomenon.
Sounds amazing. Actually wasn't. Oh well.
If not for those pompous barbarians who saw her as a mere vessel, she would have attained omniscience. I had the time, the technology, the Akashic records to use as a model. And yet, the people wished for an instant solution.
We were forced.
They ripped the original soul from the vessel, poured photons into it and used it as bait.
He sounds awfully like the Matori we know. Matori was profound darkness bait as well.
Bait for the profound darkness, which exists to expunge photons. Their plan succeeded. The profound darkness entered the vessel, gained intelligence, and was bound to its physical form.
However,
all that remains was to dispose of the body.
yeah.
But the barbarians miscalculated. The entity now known as Shiva had attained the ability to understand others.
Oh no.
She left the Dark Falls, cancerous outgrowths of mortal desires, to tie her to this universe, all in anticipation of her eventual return. And that is what we are.
Okay.
So, a rather pathetic tale, is it not? Relating it to you is my way of thanking you. As a person, as Luther. You saved Harriet's soul. Knowing that has been most beneficial to me.
Well, we aren't done yet.
Xiao was naturally aware of her as well, I suspect. Which is why they were sympathetic.
We just need to kick Shiva out of Harriet's body then. The question is, how can we do that? Oh, there's a little sub-story. Well, I guess we're watching a movie again.
Attention operatives! I know it's not easy, but this is a critical moment. Cooperate, and we'll get through this.
Phew. I think that's a wrap for the ship-wide announcements.
I just realized that outfit is rather... yeah.
You must be exhausted, Ook.
Well done, Ook. By the way, the Guardian's here.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome aboard. Sorry we're putting so much pressure on you. We'll do what we can to help. I know we'll succeed if it's a team effort.
I believe at this point, we may or may not have staved off the Armada of Annihilation.
My next task is to get the fleet up to... oh dear. I'm getting dizzy all of a sudden.
She needs to rest.
Jeez, are you okay? Ook.
I see nothing ever changes.
Just got a little lightheaded there for a second. Thanks, Theo.
You can't just laugh this off, Ook. You're pushing yourself way too hard.
Oh, is that how it looks?
You have to know your limits. If you keep this up, you're seriously going to pass out.
Yeah, tell her.
But if I don't make it count now, we're finished. This is no time to take a break.
You're right. We'll do it together then. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. I mean, what?
Oh my gosh, what is this, Theo? Usually you'd try to stop me, or shy away when things get tough.
Indeed. The old me would have forced you to take a break, or just get depressed that I couldn't help. I'm still anxious about a lot of things, but knowing how committed you are makes me want to help you even more. I made a decision to be with you, Ook, and moments like these are exactly why.
Theodore, actually doing something, after having been forgotten for 2 episodes.
Whoa, hey! You alright, Ook?
I'm I'm fine. Just fine. In fact, I feel like I can do anything now. Thanks, Theo.
It's nice you two are hitting it off, but can you save it for another time?
Empire? Ooh. Cringe, huh?
A real public display of embarrassment! Sorry, Admiral, but can you put the romance on hold until we're gone?
Sorry. I had you all worried for nothing. I'm completely fine now. Time to get to work. I know we can overcome this and regain control of our future.
Yeah, for our future. I still don't know what's going on. Oh right, that's right. We're supposed to be going to Amduskia, aren't we? But of course, now that the world is in danger, sub-story. Because that's exactly what you do when the world is in danger.
Those photoners were remarkably strong.
So we're speaking to Harriet here.
Just like with Shiva and Mitra, they seem to be absorbing our photons to cancel out attacks. Can all photoners absorb photons like that?
If I had to guess, it's Shiva's protection.
I did notice that, I like how they overlaid the cast voice changer thing over Harriet's voice. Makes it more obvious that, you know, she's speaking through a cast and not through a human.
What do you mean?
Shiva is the only photoner who can absorb photons naturally. She exists to contain all photons, to absorb them. And so she does. But it seems Shiva is capable of sharing this gift with her allies. The goddess's divine protection, if you will.
Is it possible to separate them?
Does that mean all of Shiva's allies are capable of absorbing photons?
To a degree, I guess.
Correct. Each photoner varies in capability, however. They're far from invincible.
Yeah, just look at Luther. What a weakling.
Oh, really?
Unless we're talking about the old Luther SH UQ thing. That was embarrassing.
Yes. Each photoner appears to have a certain tolerance for photon absorption. An attack that exceeds this photonic tolerance level should be able to harm them. We already have proof of this. You were able to defeat those photoner troops, weren't you?
But not very much. But even so, if Matoi was struggling to harm them, think about the grunt soldiers. They probably won't even be able to land a scratch.
Oh, yeah. They were pretty strong, but we did manage to beat them. So, if we can just hit Shiva with something that exceeds her tolerance for photons...
Yes. It should be possible to defeat her.
Wait a sec. I just remembered something that can separate the vessel from the the vessel from the soul. Episode 4. Remember?
That said, Shiva is the profound darkness incarnate. She was created to contain all photons. We require enough strength to exceed such titanic photonic power.
That's gonna be tough, huh?
What if all three of the Klaus Clays teamed up on her? I mean, they're supposed to be the greatest controllers of photons, right? Well, this will be interesting. You don't get to hear about damage report very often in PSO2. It's one of those anime tropes where, oh, you saved the world, but, you know, we caused like $200 billion worth of damage, it's no big deal. Save the world though.
Glad that's over with. Our ARC's independent operating codes. Never thought those would need to be used.
Yeah, so essentially this ship is broken off of the normal group, and we're doing our own thing now. Ignore the ship in the background.
Oh, hi, Kostra. What do you need?
My presence is unwanted as always. I see. No matter.
Yep, goodbye.
Excellent timing. I can get you both up to speed. We still can't predict what will happen, but the situation has settled down a bit. Firstly, Shiva and her forces now have complete control of the mothership.
Ah, that's not good.
We're referring
What
to
can they
it
do
as
with it?
Mothership Shiva, and are currently searching for its whereabouts.
What are you on about? I've been there before. I think the limited quest takes place in Mothership Shiva.
Each ARC ship is operating independently.
Not the
I imagine
limited
you're
quest,
well
yeah.
aware of this, Sierra.
Feature quest, not limited quest.
Right. There was some commotion at first, but everything's stable now.
For now.
ARC suffered overall losses of 40% in the last battle, including significant casualties.
Wow.
We're also currently investigating the enemy Shiva brought with her.
Lumen mechs, was it?
Those machine-looking thingies? Are they photoners too?
No, but they're photoner toys, and you know what that means.
We can't say at this point. Reports indicate they have no will of their own, however.
That's good.
So they're mechanical weapons? Hey, looks like some data came in. Ah, too much data!
And the data.
Kostra! What's with all this data?
My oral reports only cover the bare essentials. You may peruse this data for a more complete picture.
If only we had Xiao.
Now,
Xiao can make
if you'll
sense of it.
excuse me.
Why does he always send it in such a disorganized state? Would it kill him to do some basic organization?
Probably. Actually, I think my microphone may be a tad loud, not sure. It's kind of weird dealing with a microphone that has such high sensitivity. Because unlike my old one, I have to keep an eye on it. Very weird. Ah, here we go. Now we'll learn about the data that was sent. This is a good lore drop, like this.
Those machine-like enemies we fought on the mothership were really powerful, weren't they? The ones Shiva brought with her? They're under analysis as we speak, but we honestly don't know much about them at this point. Really? Yep, no signs of life, so it's clear they're autonomous mechanical weapons at least.
Ah, good, so we don't need to hold back. That's
But
good.
their structure and materials employ technology ARCS is unfamiliar with.
Yeah, they're not weak to light.
Mechanical weapons created with unknown technology. We're calling them lumen mechs for now.
You see, most of Arx's enemies were either light or wind element. Now, well, now we got to deal with dark element. Oh no. Whatever shall we do?
Their mobility, armor, and destructive power were all off the charts. Who could possibly create such a thing?
Yeah, I don't know. Couldn't be the photoners.
They were created using photoner technology.
Yes?
Photoner technology's still way outside our grasp, I take it.
So it would appear. Even the latest ARCS-developed technology is easily outstripped by outdated photoner weaponry.
Photons. Photons never change.
Almighty mechanical weapons, created with ancient cutting-edge technology to defeat the profound darkness.
Why don't we just steal their technology?
The corrupted were used to seal away the profound darkness by Shiva and placed under her control.
Ah, so they weren't always against us.
They've been further enhanced by the profound darkness's corruption.
Not too dissimilar to the corrupted areas that that we have Ultimate Quest, yes. And that one quest back in episode 3.
So they're already tough enough, and Shiva's powered them up even more? How are we supposed to fight them?
We could take some of their technology.
A
Yeah, dark.
weakness. Now that you mention it, striking their flashy red sections seemed to hurt them.
A core, maybe?
Maybe their armor was forcibly removed to receive Shiva's corruption. Whatever the case, I'm sure they're aware of it. Any weapon worth its salt will attack while keeping its weak points hidden.
Personally speaking, that's not actually how it worked.
But
They barely
if
even
we can
defended it.
somehow exploit those weak points, we can beat them.
Like that shield the smaller ones were putting up, you just step behind them and smack them there instead.
Once we have that figured out, we'll be fighting on a much more level playing field.
Of course. Ew. Yenta wasn't doing anything for a moment.
Damn that Shiva lady!
What happened?
Our photons don't work? How is that even remotely fair?
Well, that's basically what we did to the false one.
We all did the best we could, and we couldn't even make a dent in them. Boss, it just sucks.
Yeah, I know.
I let everyone down again, and it feels like I'm useless to the cause. What was I supposed to do?
See, this is what I was on about. If we struggled to land a blow, then everyone else, more or less pointless.
Thank you, boss. That's very comforting to hear.
Yeah, we're working on it.
I refuse to give up. I know we can still do something. I know I can still do something.
Become a phantom, easy.
Instead of just taking orders, I want to use my own judgment and make decisions I won't regret. I may not be the toughest operative around, but I'm gonna think this through and fight with everything I've got. If I'm lucky, maybe I'll even earn a compliment or two from you, boss. Wait, I didn't mean that. Not sure where that came from.
Eh?
Anyway, I'm gonna go make myself useful. See you later, boss.
Right. Oh no. Yes? No? I don't know. This should be funny. Jera still walks about the ship, doesn't she? Or is she too busy collecting data?
Emergency!
Nope, too busy.
I think Kyokuya was snooping through your records. There's
Yeah, that's fine.
access history in the database, too. Did something happen between you two?
It's fine.
Wait.
Signing off!
I had good reason to look into your past. The hero who saved the universe. The rumors were true, after all. Your Ark's great hope. However, the greater the hope, the greater the despair upon its loss.
Kibi?
You're admired, revered. What happens when you vanish from the world? Did you consider that? You should have never become a beacon of hope. You should have never existed in the first place. Don't give me that look, Guardian. Even if I kill you here and now, she'll fall into despair regardless. You need to live a long and healthy life, as her greatest hope as arcs.
Don't get it.
Oh, did that shake you? Very well. Let us extend that lifespan of yours, however briefly. Allow me to share with you an incantation most dreadful.
Go on.
O mighty shadow, vanquisher of the light, be my strength, as fangs to the foolish. Arise within me, O phantom!
Okay.
Your thoughts?
Nothing. Dreadful's one way to put it.
You have the makings of a phantom. Allow me to educate you.
So is phantom another word for clown or something?
Heroes favor power. Phantoms favor craft. Do not confuse this with technique or skill. One must fight with the power of shadow. Not that I need to tell you. You already wield the might of darkness, yes? To become a true phantom, you must be willing to employ any means necessary.
So this, I believe, is where the player becomes a
Turn
phantom.
your ear once more to the darkness lurking within you.
There he goes. Certainly has an unconventional view of the world, doesn't he?
Yeah, a little bit.
But for some reason, I have this urge to start chanting too. You're a scary guy, Kyokuya.
And you're cringe, Sierra. Anyway. Speaking of cringe, that incantation. Right. I like this, it explains a little bit about the Phantom.
May I ask you something? It's about that new Phantom class advocate, Kyokuya.
Ah, Kyoki.
I keep getting comments like, he walks so quick I can't keep up. Or, his scary gaze petrifies me. Or, he talks weird.
Yeah, he does.
So, everyone's wondering what kind of person he is. I'm not even sure myself, honestly. I can't grasp personalities or thought process from data alone. So, I thought I'd ask you or his friend Stratos.
Fine. Stratos, where are you?
What do you need?
Or we could just ask Kyoki himself.
You startled me! When did you get here, Kyokuya?
A phantom lurks in darkness, employing the ears of the accursed to expose evil.
Not the eyes of the accursed?
You'd best be careful with unfounded gossip.
Ears of the accursed? Is that some kind of ability to stop nasty rumors or something?
No, he's a human, he has big ears.
No. The ears of the accursed. Let that phrase burn deep into your psyche.
Perfect timing. I'm Sierra, the Archship Officer. Could I have a little talk with you? I have so many questions from people on the ship.
Just don't ask him about the way he talks.
As you wish.
Thank you. Okay, first question. Why do you call yourself the Black Wolf?
It's my alias. Lurking in darkness. Lunging at the enemy's throat without hesitation. That's what I'm all about.
Okay, so if Black Wolf is your alias, how did you come up with it?
A wolf stalks its prey with no emotion, treading through the darkness to kill by fair or foul. It fits me perfectly.
Wolves are certainly handsome creatures. So, for the next question.
Yeah, wolves are pretty handsome, as long as they're not hungry. Then there are hungry, handsome wolves.
You always wear black clothing and hang out in shadowy areas. Do you have an aversion to light?
The light is too radiant for me.
Hey,
A phantom
someone who
lurks in
understands.
the darkness. Light is the bane of my existence, in a sense.
Unfortunately, I sit right in front of a window, and whenever the clouds reveal the sun, it's like, ow, my eyes, I'm blind. Reason I prefer to stream at night. Well, right now anyway. I'll probably do a Pokemon stream tomorrow afternoon, just so we can train up Riolu, maybe get a couple levels, evolve it, maybe. Unless I do some tinkering with the emulator or something. Anyway, we're streaming PSO2 now.
Okay, I think I get it. And now for the final question. Tell us what is unique about the Phantom class.
Edge. All of
If a
it.
hero is light, a phantom is shadow.
Well, that's one way to put it.
The shadow can achieve a mission by means unthinkable to the light. It never takes center stage, yet exists without fail, plotting its next move. We dart through the darkness, wherever it is found. That is the way of the Phantom.
Okay.
That's really something. Not exactly sure what you mean about existing without fail.
Good point. I don't know what that means either.
But basically, a Phantom is someone who gets the job done by any means necessary. An anti-hero.
Oh, that's one way of putting it, sure.
That be an accurate way of putting it?
If you've reached a point of understanding, stay out of my way. The ill-prepared will find themselves ensnared by the Phantom's curse.
Curse?
Right, then, farewell.
I'm not sure what to say. He really does like trying to sound cool, huh? But I kind of get it. He's willing to use any means necessary, so we should think twice before approaching him.
Nah, he's fine. You know what they say about wolves? They're fluffy. If you've ever seen a video of someone petting wolves, they are just big dogs. Big, hungry dogs, but big dogs, nonetheless.
Figuring out the meaning behind his words, and the man himself, is going to take some time, I think.
Ah, this will be cool. It's not often you get to speak to a cosmogenic arm. Even if it is someone that we already know.
Well, well, what a coinky-dink!
Never say that again, please.
Just making some introductions between Harriet and Zig here.
Harriet the Celestial, an assault rifle cosmogenic arm. I see. I see.
I don't get it.
And where would Miss Harriet happen to be?
If you're looking for me, I'm right here.
Ah, so your photons formed into a cosmogenic arm. A special type, just like Aurora. Simply put, the other cosmogenic arms don't talk.
Yeah, kinda guessed that one.
Although cosmogenic arms are known to choose their wielders, they usually don't speak.
So we've got
The
Aurora,
Blade of
Clarissa,
Genesis, Clarissa
and
III
Harriet.
the Bright, and the other cosmogenic arms were not forged from living persons.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Clarissa 1 and 2 were based off of the same one and they were linked to Xion. However, Matoi's Clarissa 3 does not actually talk.
Aurora and Miss Harriet are another matter entirely. You both possess powerful wills.
Can I just point out how silly
Their
that design is?
souls likely entwine with photons to change form, linking to their wielders to unleash their power. Cosmogenic arms of the past had souls as well, deriving overwhelming power through their ties to Xiao. When the soul is exhausted, the armament reaches the end of its life cycle.
So you mean that cosmogenic arms have, well, these ones in particular, have a lifespan?
Such was the case for World's End. Though its form was restored, its full
World's End?
power was not. I suspect it lost its soul.
The
Oh,
soul
do you mean-
that once dwelt in World's End likely fulfilled its role. Satiated. It simply vanished.
I think they refer to the katana that Regius used to have.
Desire.
You may be right. In that case, I pity Labrys. Poor thing gets damaged and repaired over and over ad infinitum. Perhaps it longs for release. If only there were some way to ask it how it feels.
Have you tried asking?
It looks like the counteroffensive against Dark Falls is over. Thanks for cooperating with the operation.
Now remember that Xiao was the first high cast that we've seen so far.
Thanks for dropping in! Let me take a look at that operations data. Interesting. So that's how it is. Raw data never tells the whole story.
So I guess in lore, Matoi actually accompanied the player to the Armada of Annihilation.
Drive systems under crazy strain. Big boost to mobility, but can't say I'm a fan of the hit to durability.
Seeing her so absorbed in this reminds me of Sierra, don't you think?
Yeah, Sierra often gets out of hand.
I know, right? Maybe she's a distant relative or something.
He works like Xiao does sometimes as well.
I guess I'm being silly, though. Sierra's the only high caste on each ship, so...
Actually, I do see a resemblance. I'm a high caste as well, you know. A Ludmilla type.
So does each ship have a Ludmilla?
Wow, no kidding?
He doesn't even look cast. That's pretty
After the
crazy.
void apparatus was dismantled, the
Apart
research
from the
bureau
eyes.
was restructured too. Part of ARC's general reformation, you know? The restructured research bureau didn't have a genius on board like Luther, but each field had a lot more experts.
Well, that's good.
Their knowledge and experience was stored in a database, then applied to modules specified for calculation. And the result was me, Ludmilla, the Research Bureau's resident high-caste AIS R&D specialist.
Wow! So Sierra wasn't the only high caste after all.
We were lied to.
Nope. But my duty is to thoroughly research, modify, and enhance AIS units. With that in mind, I want you to go out there, pilot AISs till you're blue in the face, and get me all that sweet, sweet data you can.
No thanks.
Anyway, happy hunting and have a nice day.
Not a fan
I'm
of
not
AIS,
so great at piloting
unfortunately.
AISs, but hearing her say that really makes me want to help out. Okay, let's get down to business.
Nearly there.
Unit efficiency shows improvement, but now other problems are cropping up left and right. Too much stress on the frame, and the cockpit's life support function could stand to be tuned up. Oh, hello. How's it going? Oh, this tablet? It's a simulator for AIS development.
So, sim flying? Funny, that's actually a thing that I learned in recent years, that people actually simulate flying for fun. You know, like flying airplanes. I knew about Elite Dangerous, but you know, like Microsoft Flight Simulator, that's a hobby. I thought it was more of a commercial thing.
I use it to simulate AIS that I've modified based on data received from ARC's ops. Then, I incorporate the results into my design to streamline the body, modifying AIS to meet everyone's needs. Oh, if you've got something to add, please don't hesitate to chime in.
What's up?
Oh, sure. I mean, I'm not used to getting compliments, so... Wow. I'm just doing my job, after all. I love my research, so I'll do whatever it takes to push it along. And with that, good luck out there. I'll be counting on you.
Oh yay. This would be fun. Or get him halt.
Come on, come on! Let's play! Let's play!
How about no?
Come on, come on! You've got time! You've got time!
Yeah, he's got all the time in the
Brats
world.
are really pissing me off. I ain't got time to horse around with you.
Why not? Why not play if you've got the time?
Also, I thought we were done with these guys.
What will it take to get you to play?
Shut it, you damn rugrats. You're crazy if you think I'll ever forget about the messes you two have made. If it hadn't been for you, Sheeta never would have died.
Huh? Huh?
I'm sorry.
Ugh. Lose the damn puppy dog eyes. We got no time to throw a pity party here. I get it. You guys aren't the same as Gemini the duplicate. That said, you still look exactly like him. The mere sight of you almost sends me spiraling. Get it? Now leave me alone.
Aw, come on!
Play together!
You little...
We don't want you to forget.
We don't want you to forgive.
We don't like it when you get mad, but it's understandable.
We don't like it when you get violent, but it's understandable.
Even so, I still want to play with you.
I still want to play with you too.
Didn't you two just hear?
We decided we would be true to our feelings.
That's because we felt it would be silly to keep lying. We're gonna do what we want.
We're going to do what we want. So, let's play.
No.
Unbelievable. Why do I always have to be surrounded by such selfish children?
Well then. What do they even play? Like, play fighting? I don't know. I honestly don't know what they mean by that, so... whatever.
Excuse me? Hello, Ludmila. Everything okay?
It's regarding AIS enhancement. No one was at the General Affairs Bureau, so I came to talk with you directly.
Right. It's been utter chaos since Shiva showed up. I'll try to help if I can.
Right. So, here's an estimate for the parts and specs needed for
Poor
AIS
Xiao.
enhancements, along with the blueprints for exclusive facilities.
Okay, I'll take a look for you. Let's see. 180 types of armor enhancement parts, cockpit manipulator expansions, new booster specs, additional costs for frame drive optimization, enhancement and storage facility plans. And how much floor space?
Yes, all of it.
Ludmilla, this is a tall order.
Thanks for taking care of it.
What?
Whoa, hold on a second. I can't get this done right away. We don't have enough engineers.
If I can just get your approval, I can do the rest on my end.
That's not the issue. Getting authorization so quickly for this means more chaos. We don't even have the space for these facilities.
The photoners won't wait around. This is for the safety of ARCs, so I know you can do it.
Okay then.
Hold on. I think she's being unreasonable about this, isn't she? Am I crazy?
A little bit.
It sure does. The timing couldn't be worse. What was Xiao off doing who knows what? Ugh. The intelligence and research bureaus are always asking me to bend over backwards too. But fine. I got this. Somebody's gotta do it, right?
I'm glad the mute button works properly. Oh wow. This is Sub-Quest Central. Well, Sub-Story Central.
Yo! Fancy meeting you here.
They really ramped up the sub.
We're training for naval
Story,
combat.
whatever. Naval combat.
A photoner armada could attack at any time, so we're checking our formations and training daily to stay at the ready.
What they mean by that is naval combat in space.
Huey and I give orders to an entire fleet of battleships now. Pretty cool, right?
Well, as long as you don't find a blockade trap, sure.
Communication between battleships is essential for naval combat, and we're here to facilitate that. I'm the Combat Bureau Commander, and Claris Craze is my lieutenant. We've taken charge of the fleet.
Yes, that's okay.
Wow! So much for having confidence in us. My predecessor said the same thing, you know.
Oh well, great minds think alike.
When it comes to combat tactics, we've got things locked down. Khosra's cooking up a strategy for us.
That's not what I was worried about.
He said we wouldn't last 5 minutes if we formed our own strategies, so he told us to shut up and do as he said.
And?
Khosra's a nervous wreck, but I gotta say, his strategies are airtight.
Oh, good.
Our duties are mostly limited to Oracle fleet reinforcements and AIS transport.
That means you, boneheads, are in the vanguard. I know you won't let us down out there.
Nice. Glad I've got such a trustable lieutenant. Great. Well, at least I have a code name, Bonehead. Actually, doesn't she call basically everyone that?
Hey there! Patia at your service! Oh, hi. We're just discussing the handling of the enhanced AIS units.
With the two of them being informants, I thought they might get a lot of feedback from people all over ARCs.
Oh yeah, they'll be good at that.
Now then, I'd like to hear your subjective opinions on the matter.
See, Ludmilla? You coming to us for intel shows me that you're a researcher with quite the head on her shoulders. Well, we do have experience piloting AIS, so we're happy to help. Plus, we're
We're used to interviewing others in our line of work, so it should be fun being on the other end of the mic for once.
Actually, I'm the only one getting actual stories, Patty. You need to suck it up and learn how to do it yourself.
Ask away, Ludmilla. I'll answer whatever you throw at me.
Why don't you ever listen to me, silly?
Okay, let's start with a general question. How do you feel about AIS mobility in space? Is there any physical discomfort?
I believe Patty is a fighter, so she should know a little bit about this.
Well, it's like... I feel a lot more floaty in space than on the ground, but sometimes it's kind of like, oh, I guess.
Okay. Do you feel any recoil when using the high boost function?
First, there's like a swoosh. Then it sort of goes...
I get it, I get it.
I actually kind of like that feeling.
I see. How about you, Tia?
In space, sometimes not knowing which way is up or down feels somewhat odd. High boost puts a bit of pressure on the body, but it's nothing significant.
I see. What about shot accuracy?
When dealing with live ammo, there's a huge difference with air resistance. But we're using photon bullets, so it's not so...
Alright, cool. Anything else you want me to answer?
No.
Oh, I've taken enough data from you, Patty. Thanks for your input. Yes. I'd also like to get some input from you, too, in a bit. Now, back to Tia.
Don't lock me out! I want to be part of this, too!
Sorry, this is a big brain conversation, not a small brain conversation. Like, someone who fights based on their instincts can't really describe it, so it's like, wow, whoosh, or boom. It's like describey words for a feeling, because feelings can't exactly be put into words. Anyway, this will be interesting, because Risa is something else.
Do you have a second? You're acquainted with Risa, right?
Yes, I've been shot a few times, yes. Yeah.
I thought so. She's pretty famous. Since you know her, I've got a tiny favor to ask. I've been looking at the operational data logs from Risa's AIS, and I found an anomaly in her reaction speed.
You don't say.
She's able to determine the enemy's position even faster than our radar sensors. That shouldn't be possible. If we can understand what's going on, we may be able to improve our AIS systems. So I'd like you to go and ask Risa.
Did I do anything wrong?
Whoa, you surprised me there. You must be Risa, right?
Yeah, she does that to everyone.
The one and only. What can I do for you?
Well, you see, I was looking at the operational logs from your AIS, and I had a few questions. The logs indicated that you successfully hit several targets before the radar even picked them up. What was the trick to that?
I'm not sure what to tell you. I just saw them, took aim, and fired. Plan. That's all.
See?
What do you mean when you say you saw them?
People who fight by instinct.
When I'm fighting, I don't really rely on radar. The same applies when I'm in an AIS. I just scan the field with my own two eyes and shoot when I see movement.
You mean you're doing it with unaugmented vision? Wait. So you scan the field with your eyes and shoot? I see.
Well, I guess we can't do anything with this then, huh?
If we upgrade the camera drive mechanism and analysis function rather than photon detection speed, I bet we can obtain similar results.
Doubtful.
To be honest, I don't think the AIS is a good fit for me anyway. I miss that raw feedback you get when you nail a sucker between the eyes.
Aha! If we can upgrade the camera's HXD image analysis system to operate below 16
And Ludmilla's gone to
volts,
Cloud9.
we can redirect the radar map.
The way I see it, if you're gonna take out some baddies, then shooting, maiming, and killing them with your own two hands is ideal.
Wow, I can't believe it. I'm actually agreeing with Risa for once.
Combined with the photon detector, it should be possible to achieve an accurate scan at least 22% faster. You're a genius, Risa!
What?
Ugh, good grief. You really are an oddball, huh?
Anyway. Just imagine I was doing a facepalm there. Right, finally. Watch there be like 10 more sub-story to watch after this.
Sarah!
Alright?
You mean my injuries? I'm fine. They're no big deal.
No.
What about you two? Not that we really have time for medical checks right now.
Yay.
Sarah, what's on Amduskia? No idea. Xiao just said to go there. But I think I might know what he's after, though. Amduskia is where you first met Xiao.
Yes, I remember. Xiao was very different back then.
Yeah. Only thing I can think of is that he wants us to talk with Rokamis, the Draconian Elder.
I wonder if the Draconian Elder is
Sure,
multidimensional.
we'll figure something out there. Isn't that right, Xiao?
Ah, here we go. Let's see if my practice has paid off. Don't care about the booster, it's just 50%. M? Medium attack boost? No. Okay. Oh yeah, I was told earlier that the quests required to finish PSO2, you can actually do them in casual and get the, you know. So, if need be, I can just, you know, do them on casual just to beat them for the story. Okay.
Sarah, you could just wait on the ship. I'm the one connected to Xiao. I have to go. To put it in terms you'd understand, this is the one time I gotta push myself.
I've been waiting for you.
You know? Wow, nice upgrade. I guess Kuna's been waiting here.
Huh? Kuna, what are you doing here?
The Draconians are not known to show restraint, let's say.
What's that supposed to mean?
Are we in danger here? Yes, yes it has.
At ease. She's just saying hi. Like I said, they're not known for restraint.
Where's Aki?
I have draconian ties, so I can be your guide, if you'd like. Besides, we could come under attack at any moment. Staying together is paramount.
Besides, I thought Kuna didn't want to fight anymore.
You never change, Rila. Did you know we were coming?
Oh, really?
Ox, it has been some time.
So why are we here?
You face a grave crisis, but I'm glad to see you safe.
That voice sounds like...
Ro Camise, Elder Draconian of Amduskia, and Xiao's friend.
Indeed.
So is this like the voice of Amduskia then?
I sense that
Sort of like how...
I had heard tell of you, but this is the first time we have spoken, Oracle of Xiao.
Wait, what? Wasn't Sarah here whenever we met Xiao? And the Elder talked to us for just a moment?
Yes. In your language, she is connected to Xiao.
Yeah, so Xiao might be listening, so watch your mouth.
However, if I can, I believe this rephrasing conveys my intent.
Go on.
Rila and I are similar to each other, which makes Ro Camise.
Another replica of Xion then.
I am a replica
I knew
of
it!
planet
I knew
Xion.
it!
The Akashic Records. An abandoned creation.
Thought something was up.
I am a replica of the intermediate phase. I have siblings that were born around the same time. However, I and another Xion replica both lacked something the original possessed.
So?
I lacked the ability to predict. The other lacked the ability to process.
Are you saying there's
It
another?
is not hard to imagine how dearly they wished to make
Oh
us.
no.
Yes.
Did they literally just push the two together and hope to work?
The photoners of the time attempted to make that wish a reality. They planned to fuse us
Yes,
together
yes they did.
to create the perfect Xion replica. Naturally, they failed.
Right.
This planet, Amduskia, was born as a result. Legend speaks
What a weird looking
of a
planet.
battle between the heavenly dragon Teriota and the hellish dragon Kashina.
Now I've heard of
A
Kashina
clash
before.
of replicas.
I haven't heard of the other one though.
However, I do not think this unpleasant, nor do I loathe the photons. Such emotions exist not within me. Being here is a unique blessing. That is enough.
So what about the inside of Amduskia?
I do not know how Kashina feels. However,
Right before Xiao vanished, he said to go to Amduskia. Did he want you as the new overseer?
nay, that changes nothing. I lack Xiao's ability to predict. A makeshift solution, nothing more.
No surprise given the photoners failed every single time.
Then, what do we do?
Yeah, there should be more than one replica here.
Our savage struggle placed the dragon Kashina in an unwaking slumber.
So it sleeps eternally then?
Kashina's vessel lies deep within Amduskia, sustaining the hell within it.
Right. So that's where we're going then.
Tell us, how can we reach Kashina's resting place?
Do you plan to transfer Xiao into Kashina?
I don't know.
If the process fails, both you and Xiao face great peril. An outcome Xiao ill wishes to happen.
Of course.
It's the only way to get him back. That must be why he sent me here. And hey, we both hate to give up without a fight. Xiao has saved my life twice. I owe him. Big time.
This is necessary to protect everyone.
Please, we're begging you.
Lend us your help. Who was that?
In acknowledgement, I shall show you the way to Kashina. Rila of Ko, guide them.
Hey.
Rila's a little big to follow us into the volcanic cave depths, isn't she?
Yeah, a little bit. Is that
You shrunk?
small Rila? Small Rila! It's so adorable. I mean, what?
Through Rila. Now, go. Find Kashina.
Right.
There is something I do not understand. Why lend strength to the descendants of the Photoners? Because the original wishes it?
That's not Xion's wish. She wants to save just one person.
And we did.
Saving Sarah, providing advice, I'm doing it all of my own volition. But I might be dancing to Xion's tune regardless.
I understand even less now.
Yeah, same here.
What is it you truly seek?
Lighten up, Camise. You make it sound like I'm some grand mastermind. Still, if I were to put it into words...
I wish to see the will of mortals surpass our own.
That's better. Got kitchen now. So then, we're going to the volcanic caves? The hell? This isn't the volcanic caves. What happened here then?
Is this the heart of Amduskia?
Yes! A forbidden domain. The Hellworm's grave. This is my first time here as well.
Okay.
This looks like a corrupted region, though.
Those flowers look like the flowers from episode 5, Ephemera.
No different from a region altered by the profound darkness.
Is this because Aika and I overdid it that one time too?
A little bit.
No. This is different. Seems like it was always this way. What do you think, Rila?
How would you know that?
Correct, Kuna. The path to the Hellworm Kashina was always like this.
Huh.
Some suspected that the appearance of what you call corrupted regions indicated Kashina's awakening.
Awakening? It was asleep?
Likely, the draconian
Right.
form. The form of Amduskia Kashina wished for. Draconians who linger here go mad from Kashina's influence. Fighting, friend and foe alike. That is why none enter, none draw near. Kashina sleeps alone.
That sounds pretty sad.
So, Kashina, the key to getting Xiao back lies within.
Don't rush.
We all feel the same way. Everyone wants Xiao to come back.
Indeed.
But that's why you can't rush things, Sarah. It'll be okay.
Thanks. You too. Yes, do not fret, Oracle of Arcs, for I am with you.
Yeah, we'll get there. Oh, so happy. I wonder if Rella would be susceptible to head pats. I mean, what? Anyway. Need to reach for the keyboard there. Let me these. Do I have any Durkee left on me? I do. Use that. Right. Oh, palette 3. This button. Please bear with me, I'm still getting used to the new buttons. I'll need this to get set up. Right, let's go. Okay. Which one was block? This one? Okay. That's all of them? Okay. Seems I could be better focusing on my single target. If I run into problems, I'll just switch to a 12. This map looks like a straight copy of the Volcanic Caves area. I need palette 2, let's see. This is awkward. There's so many archers. I'll deal with that. Good riddance. Don't like those. That's assuming how you can heal. That's good. I may need the 12 for this. Ah. This is kind of awkward. The keys that I need are on different sub-palettes, I think. I'm definitely not getting A rank on this. Every time I go to charge an attack, he gets stunned in. Healing is difficult. That range is pretty crazy too. I'm in palette 1 again. Ah! I didn't expect to actually land the hit. Okay. Can you look? Or are you just gonna... It feels so weird not seeing the mic right in front of my face. I feel like I probably have a better time with this with a classic encounter like, well... Fighter Luster 12 Phantom Hero Any more? I forget if anyone else can actually counter. That's it. I'm actually sort of concerned about the fighting this area.
Guess the Ark's fleet is luring the enemy away.
Your oracle is prone to worry, I see. This place may hold danger, but it is also sacred. This is not a realm so easily entered.
Really? That looks like it was just easily entered.
Rila, get back.
A photoner trooper? Claire's Craze and the others should be keeping the enemy fleet at bay.
They knew we were here.
Get here! There is no trace of their arrival.
They must have pinpointed you and Matoi's coordinates and warped here. We certainly should have seen this coming. It is the same thing we have done to the false spawn. Our intel advantage is down the tubes. Hostiles could arrive from anywhere.
Let's keep going.
If we leave them be, they'll just send more. It's the only way.
See? He was right. Let's see. I swear I'm not trying to run. All of them? They went down a little bit easier. Well, I can actually use my hearing now. I wonder. Huh? No? It seems that Blaze Parry won't do much for me here. Or not. Seems like the better way to fight them would be just to wait until they put their shield up and then attack them. Glad to see Hunter's normals are as strong as ever. Seems like there's a lot of them here. I have an idea. That worked spectacularly. Didn't expect that to work properly at all. Do you think they'll go away if we destroy the photoners? No, looks like we've got it. Oh, there's one over here as well, huh? Any more? Yeah, it does look like we need to destroy them all then. Alright. Any more? Okay. Or here. Who's over here? Oh, hell no. B2B fight.
See if you can dodge this.
If I can expose his weak point. Now. Okay. Made it. Sorry, I wasn't talking very much there. That required everything off of me. This is clearly as difficult, if not more, than XH content.
Didn't you call this a grave? But
This is what?
You recognize it, don't you? This feeling?
Yeah, this looks like a mothership to me.
Kashina was created as a replica of Xion, so it makes sense. The structure should be similar, so the core is over there. Now Xiao can...
Nice reactions.
That was supposed to have finished you off. Glimpsed me out of the corner of your eye.
He fights
The
like a
pulse I
phantom.
sense within you. You seem different from other ARC's operatives. Somehow.
Not looking forward to this. Also, we have a bone to
master
pick.
ordered me to pursue you, and so I followed. You were behaving oddly, so I let you flit about for a while. The correct choice, it seems. This place is important to you, isn't it? The key to your counter-offensive.
What of it?
Its ruination is all I require, then.
No.
Thought you could do whatever you wanted, boneheads? Think again.
Huh? What are you doing here?
Claris Grace, what are you doing here?
That's what I said.
Yui sent me. Asked me to save you. We can't trace photoners, but we can trace ARC's operatives, so I warped here.
So that's the game. You are but a mere mote of dust. You change nothing.
Don't you dare look down on me, photoner!
Hey. You can't even get close. She's good. Now I see why she's a Claris Grace now.
It's fine, predecessor. I'm
Hey! It landed.
A graceless but viable strategy. As long as you can keep it up, that is.
That's right.
Hate to admit it, but he's right.
That's what I said.
Can't keep this up for long. Sarah, we'll buy you time. Go wake up Xiao in the meantime. Okay. Rila, if you would.
A wasted effort.
Probably. Need pallet 3 right away. Ready?
I come in the name of my master.
Emergency! Go!
That's all you've got. There'll be no escape.
That's what this one needs.
I have no more time to waste. This way.
I need to land a hit. Where are you? There you are.
There'll be no escape. There'll be no escape. This way.
I'll be honest, this class feels far too slow for this.
There'll be no escape. All who oppose my master shall perish. How long do you
Hold on a
plan
sec.
to keep up this far?
I've seen that move before.
I have no more time to waste here. This way.
I'll be honest, I can't really keep up with him.
Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. There'll be no escape. This way. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss.
Oh, I see how this works.
Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss.
In other words, he'll just spam that until he hits something.
Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. There'll be no escape. This way. That's all you've got. This way. There'll be no escape. All who oppose my master shall perish. How long do you plan to keep up this farce? I have no more time to waste here. This way. There'll be no escape. There'll be no escape. This way. That's all you've got. This way. There'll be no escape. There'll be no escape. I have no more time to waste here. There'll be no escape. There'll be no escape.
Right, the biggest problem right now
Swing and a miss. Swing and a
is
miss.
controls.
This way. This way. All who oppose my master shall perish. How long do you plan to keep up this farce? I have no more time to waste here. There'll be no escape. This way.
I'll be honest, I'm playing like garbage
Swing
here.
and a miss. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. I admit, not bad.
I didn't die though. Somehow. I wish my keyboard wasn't so noisy. I wouldn't have to deal with the control problems. Even if I go for Blaze Parry, I can't find the button to actually guard, so... One could say, oh, just rebind it, but that's not so easy either.
Is something the matter? It seems you were far more powerful on Omega, Guardian. As I've said, all is for the sake of my master. I simply used every means available to return my master to this universe. I hid on Omega, acted as a knight, stood by you, and saved the world.
to restore my master. And I will destroy this universe, just as my master wishes. That is my master's calling, and mine as well, as Varuna, God of Justice.
God of Justice?
Mitra and I require our master, and our master requires us. Nothing else is necessary. Not even this universe. Exactly how long do you plan to keep up this farce? You must realize that you only delay the inevitable.
Exactly.
What did you say?
If you wish to halt me here, I'll happily play along with you. You see, that is my will as well.
What? No, it can't be. Please!
Wherever are you going?
Out of the way. Go!
Huh.
Why you? This is our last hope, and you're not laying a finger on it. Out of my way! No. No. It can't be.
Well, that's going to be a problem.
I should do it.
Wow, okay.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I couldn't protect it. I tried so hard. I was so close, but I failed. I wanted so desperately to save Xiao, but I... Xiao is still inside me.
Wow. Really?
Right. He's right here. Within my heart. And the essence of all creation is in the heart. Xiao. 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 Wake up, Xiao. Everyone's waiting for you. We can't do anything without you. So, don't
We're
worry
not that
about
useless.
me. Go ahead, use this body. Now wake up already! I'm sorry. That was heartless. No one would listen to a plea like that.
I don't want to die. I don't want to lose my body. And above all, I want to be with you. I promised you that. No, that's not right. That's a lie too. My promise had nothing to do with it. I don't know how to put this feeling into words. I don't know how to convey this to you at all. But I want to be with you. I want to laugh, scream, and fight with you. I want to enjoy so many things with you. I want to walk through this life with you. Xiao, I want to be with you. Not as a single fused being, but as ourselves. I want to stand by you as a person. So, please, Xiao, I'm begging you, come back to me.
Done. We better hurry if we want to save her.
What?
You did it, Sarah!
Sensing a nearby dimensional jump. Clear as Crace. Commence blasting.
Ah! Got it!
What's this?
They've grasped my position? In this visibility? But even if they have...
The power of 2 Xion replicas. Together at last. Thanks for the quick work, Camise.
I require no thanks. This moment entwines the future.
Sorry to
So
keep
we
you waiting,
succeed.
everyone.
Yeah, we
You did
succeeded
great.
where the photoners couldn't.
Sarah!
No need to worry. She's simply sleeping. Her hard work is the reason I'm here. The reason I exist. How could I fail to repay her?
He's gone?
I
felt
don't detect
threatened.
him nearby. Probably withdrew after seeing the situation.
Xiao,
Which is good.
so you're really back.
Felt like something yanked me out of a nap. But everything worked out, so I owe Sarah a thank you.
I heard a huge explosion earlier. Is the vessel okay?
Not really.
Kashina's core was destroyed. But the form of the vessel isn't what Draconians value. Right?
Correct. What matters is the soul. A vessel can be found anywhere. Xiao took form by binding the crushed Dracolite.
Put simply, the particles floating around here are me. I'm just molding them into shape. The Dracolite gives me an easy link with Camise, assisting me in the ability that I have to predict.
Excellent.
which means our next step is crystal clear.
So in other words, he got a computer upgrade. Do we have to take him with us every time we want to fight Photoners? That won't be good. Can't guarantee our ability to protect him against an unknown enemy.
I see. So the two replicas have joined hands, have they? Discarded by Photoners, yet bound to their descendants. Truly and utterly nonsensical.
My apologies. My pursuit failed, and they grow stronger as a result.
What are you apologizing for, Varuna? The dust has merely hardened into dirt.
Wow.
We will move on from this. And I expect your continued loyalty and devotion, Varuna, God of Justice.
Without
Some
question.
justice. Oh, nice. Got Kuna's new partner card. Ooh. Well, I kind of expected that. Played pretty poorly there. I'll probably have to do that as a 12 if I want to get S rank on that. Such is the way that things are balanced in this game now. Anyway.
Oh, hey! So, Xiao is back, is he? What a relief.
How does Aurora care? I thought our problems weren't hers, right?
I heard the Draconian Elders helped improve his predictive abilities. That should help us hold our own against the Photoners.
But an upper hand in an intel war won't do much against someone as tough as Shiva.
It won't matter if we can't even land a scratch on her.
Whose side are you on, anyway? Though from what I've heard, she is incredibly powerful. And Shiva's not the only one. Those two minions of hers seem pretty dangerous too. Who the heck are they?
Oh, right. Them.
Do you know something, Aurora?
Yeah, apparently those two minions are victims of the Photoners too.
Experiments, then.
How so?
It all started with a single vessel, the ultimate vessel, created for the sole purpose of manipulating photons.
Okay.
But it gained intelligence, and so two deities were created to assist it. Those were Mitra, goddess of deceit, and Varuna, god of justice.
Varuna? Why is that familiar?
Don't worry about it.
I remember now. When I was summoned to Omega, he was there. You were there too back then. Didn't you recognize him?
Yeah, but that leaves the problem of where Mitra was.
You think I had time for people watching? I don't exactly remember the face of every man I see either. But he may have recognized me, even though I look different from how I did way back when.
So that's why, when we headed to Epic's Imperial capital from the South Fortress, he wasn't there. Usually he stuck to that princess like glue, but he said he had other business to attend to, because you were there perhaps.
Ah, right,
Anyway, at the time those three were created, the final replica of the Akashic Records, the Profound Darkness, was born. As a last resort, the ultimate vessel was stripped of its self-awareness. It was to serve as a vessel for the Profound Darkness.
Yeah, this is what Luther told us.
So, the formerly self-aware ultimate vessel was discarded in subspace, along with her attendants, Mitra and Varuna.
Okay, but that doesn't explain the awareness that she currently has.
They too were victims, created and abandoned at
the whim of the Photoners.
This one properly? I'll assume it is.
But we're not Photoners. Why come after us?
Yeah, I feel for them, but it's tough to have sympathy when they're acting like such jerks.
Oh yeah, definitely. I can agree with that.
So, go ahead, Guardian. Beat him to a pulp.
I'll try. I'm not doing a great job of it right now, though. Oh, this is cool. I like this.
O mighty shadow, darker than the blackest night, bestow upon me the power to devour my
People in
enemies
MPAs be
and
like,
become phantom. At the cusp of twilight, vanish into darkness amidst the moonlit gloom.
wow. Bang, and it's gone.
Wow! What a flash of something quicker than the eye can see! So this is the new Phantom class, huh? But what was with the, dramatic reading right before your attack?
It's an incantation.
Wouldn't that give the enemy plenty of time to escape? I mean, is that really necessary?
Of course it's necessary. Enemies who hearken to my words will be petrified with fear, draining them of their resolve to flee in the face of certain death. This umbral incantation is needed to stop the enemy cold in its tracks.
I don't know. Are you sure you're not just chanting because it sounds cool? Ugh, Patty, don't just come out and say it.
Don't
Even
be
if she's right.
absurd. The chant is essential for victory. At least speaking for myself, it is.
I think I get it. If you want to be a master phantom, you've got to go full edgelord and embrace the darkness.
Screenshot. Yeah. Phantom is Edgelord class, yeah.
I don't have a clue what it means.
But don't do
but
that.
That little speech you gave sure sounded cool. Teach me the way of the phantom.
Because clearly, whenever you're creating auto words, you have to tie them to absolutely everything you do to annoy as many people as possible. Yep.
What are you doing, stupid? You've already made Kyokuya mad enough as it is.
Very well.
Really?
The Phantom class depends not upon ridiculous concepts such as justice in battle. Think only of defeating your enemy. Disregard justice. Look away from the light and never fear the power of darkness.
Darkness.
In your case, Guardian, I can only imagine what an Arksop as powerful as you could do as a Phantom. If that justice-obsessed simpleton sees something in you, then even she may have some redeeming qualities after all. Perhaps I've said a bit too much. Farewell.
That guy's so friggin' cool! I want to do that awesome chant too! Almighty Phantom, shrouded in darkness!
Uh-huh.
Shredded? I think shrouded is the word you're looking for if you're trying to sound like him. Whatever. What kind of scoop did you get on the new Phantom class and its advocate, Patty?
Scoop?
Tormented warriors, wreathed in blackest mystique. Words as sharp as any blade. Their sanguine judgment falls heavy and swift. Behold the 11th class Phantom!
11th?
And we've lost her.
No, she was already lost. I'll find a map for her if you want. Maybe a compass? Anyway.
It's horrible! Just plain horrible! I refuse to accept this!
It's almost as if Sega knew the Phantom would be a popular class.
Would you stop whining? Ah, it's you. Don't mind Katori here.
I've gotta know, why is the Phantom class so popular despite not having a lick of advertising?
Because it's the Edgelord class.
Oh, do you think they were forced into phantomhood through Code Abyss?
No.
Please ignore Katori and her delusions.
As it turns out, the duo build thing got boring.
Now you're calling me delusional?
It is a bit puzzling how a class could gain so much recognition without any advertising.
Saga and I put our hearts and souls into promoting our class to get bouncers on the map. So it doesn't seem fair to me. What do you think happened?
Edge happened. Edge got cool again, somehow. Yeah, just seems kinda cool.
Seriously? It's kinda cool? That's it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Something is not right here. Do you realize what Stratos did to popularize the hero class? So much.
Actually, Stratos didn't have to do anything.
Advertising. Pathetic.
Ah! How long have you been behind me?
Anyone convinced to be a phantom through advertising will eventually face regret and ruin.
How did you fly under my radar from such a short distance? That takes remarkable skill. Are you the Phantom Advocate? The one they call Kyokuya?
No, it's called Kyoki.
It is you, isn't it? What do you have up your sleeve? I mean, zero advertising? Come on! Wait! Did you use some sort of, like, reverse psychology? Advertising by not advertising. Is that a thing?
Don't be absurd.
There's nothing absurd about it! Getting your class recognized is a big deal!
It is?
Stratos put a huge amount of effort into promoting the hero class, and it's paid off!
Right.
That is precisely what I'm calling absurd.
How dare you insult Stratos like that? She poured her heart and soul into that class!
Pardon, Katori. She's not exactly one to keep a cool head. Still, would you humor me and answer one question?
Is it, can I be a Phantom too?
You said something about facing regret and ruin. What did you mean by that?
Exactly what I said. Walking the path of the Phantom is a grave undertaking.
Yeah.
One who is not ready to abandon justice, who becomes a Phantom as a result of advertising, will die full of regret and despair. Only those who realize that even justice has its limits will naturally be called to the way of the Phantom. Only the latter deserves to be a Phantom. That's all there is to it.
That's it. I remember now who Kyoki reminds me of. Ever played Lunar Nights?
So, you accept only those who have fully prepared themselves in body and spirit, the opposite of a hero who embraces growth.
The meaning of life is different to a hero. The Phantom exists solely to achieve what is unachievable through justice. The indecisive are nothing but a hindrance. If you want them, I cede them all to you. Farewell.
Of all the arrogant, sour-faced blowhards I've met, he really takes the cake.
His resolve is commendable, but overconfidence can be dangerous. You'd best be careful.
Hey! Is that the big shot's secret to success? Being an arrogant jerk?
Well, for some reason people like that.
Right, it's time for a tactical shift. I'll be the biggest jerk in the fleet if it means getting new recruits.
You seem to be laboring under a key misconception here.
Or Katori. Alright. I'm thinking of leaving off here. Because reasons. I feel bad for that quest earlier and I want to give it another shot, but definitely not on stream. Yeah. So, thank you for watching that embarrassment of a combat quest. I'll be trying that one again. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, that's right, tomorrow I might be streaming Pokemon in the afternoon. Let me see how that works out. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and please let me know about sound quality issues and stuff. Thank you. Have a good night.